My eyes are filled with curiosity. You think that you have power over me in this life? There's no room for you and me. So turn away or face this day with me. With me. Face the day with me. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh shit, we pulled a Mike Tyson! We pulled a Mike Tyson, she bit his ear off! I bit the ear! Did you see his body fucking fly? Just, Oh, hello. That's a big ass rat! Holy shit! Did you see how big that rat was? Oh my goodness! Got a splinter from the Ninja Turtles going on here.
So it's Best Actor.
Best Actor? Okay. Who are our nominees?
Okay, Best Actor. We got Brendan Fraser.
Come on!
Butler, Bill Nye, Colin Farrell, and Paul Mescal. One guy. Come on, Brendan.
Come on!
And Austin Butler.
Oh,
Yeah,
Austin Butler
yeah.
too. They're all pretty good choices. What route are we doing? We pretty much did all the main routes. So right now we're just trying to fill up all the squares, and then we're gonna fill up all the circles. So right now we're doing 2 neutral missions. And then the third mission we're gonna do evil to get that last square. Brendan Fraser won, Chelsea!
Wow.
No?
Wait.
Wait.
Let me confirm.
Confirm.
Because I think I'm a bit like
Behind
from Chelsea.
Okay.
But wait, let me just make sure.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Not yet. Damn it, Chelsea! Don't get my hopes up like that. Chelsea, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Chelsea, please don't get my hopes up like that. I was like, I was so, oh my gosh, I was ready to like jump out of my seat. I was like, oh.
And the Oscar goes to
Come on.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes! Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy for my man. I'm so happy for him. Fucking W, let's go.
Let's go.
He needs that W. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, we gotta shoot down the helicopter now? Are you shitting me? Oh my god! This is... Holy shit!
This is insane.
What the hell? Hold on. Should I push her or should I pull her back? Push her?
Yeah, you should push her. I mean, that kills her, but yeah.
What? What? No!
But it's okay for him to just break my stuff.
Of course not.
Wow, Meredith, you're looking actually okay. You don't have brain cancer.
You gave me this for my birthday. I mean, you should be pissed off too.
Oh, never mind.
What's wrong, but you don't just go punching every person you get too mad.
That's the best fucking timing.
3 grades above you. I mean, that kid practically
Volker, make sure that your statements are not so embarrassingly carelessly worded next time. What? What? You're so disrespectful. Amazing. All delinquents types like this, even the way you dress so... Oh, flip-flop disregard for authority. Sweater fest, disgraceful... Delinquent? I'm on the student council! Motherfucker, I'm on the student council. You think that fucking, you think? Oh, look, what about you, huh? We got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Oh, look at me, I got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. How professional! I got a big fucking katana carrying around, swinging around. Hiya, hiya. You call that professional, motherfucker? You call yourself a businessman? Look at you, fucking dressed up all casual like that bitch ass motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here! Why don't you get a fucking haircut? Shave that fucking beard of yours, you bitch ass. Get some glasses for crying out loud. Oh, look at me, I'm Jagoro. I'm like a JoJo character. Hiya, hiya. Yeah. A hand pounds on my back hard a couple times, severely winding me. I couldn't care less about the culprit as I focused my thoughts on my chest in near automatic reaction. My hand instinctively tightens on my breast, and I start going through the steps I rehearse in my mind every other day. Breathe in and out. For a measure of relief, I could slowly feel my chest becoming less tense. By the time I look up, my face is covered in sweat from the experience. No! No! Not only did he cause a heart attack, but it's also... No! Well, you see,
Man, that impression of Shia LaBeouf in college is fantastic.
Oh god, you know what? I gotta look up now real quick. His fucking freak out in Dark and the Moon. You know what I'm talking? You know when he's in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, that guy's just. Look at this guy. He's just. he's just hanging there. Look at this. This guy's just hanging here.
It can allow them to stay on the map, but these are dumb as shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit! That guy was just fucking hanging there. Come on!
As every he punches in the boss's head. Family.
That's right. Yeah, come on, bitch. The power of family. Yes. Come on, power of family. Okay, there we go. Come on. That's it. Power of family, baby. Okay, how do we do this? Hiya! Oh, her frontal lobe. Oh
wow! It's Grand Theft Auto 5 in here.
Oh, eat it!
Is Spider-Man 2 gonna have free-form switching characters?
Yeah, there we go. We did it. We beat the game. Power of family. That's the power of family for you! Don't keep me in the dark this long, man!
Well, he's got... You gotta make sure you...
Oh, let's go! I called it! Yeah! That's right! I fucking called it! Let's go! Makoto's the owner of the empty lot! Oh, that's... Yeah! Let's go! I called it! Oh, that feels good! That's vindication right there! Holy shit! Fucking called it! Let's go!
That long pause before he starts. You can...
Yeah, we're gonna lose!
You see the image, you can hear it.
Oh, we won! Oh! There truly is a god!
Man, Chang has experienced high tide.
He made me experience high tide, man!
High five!
Yeah, let's go! We on! I-Chan, you were amazing! I know you weren't doing too well, but I-Chan, you did great! No, none of that CG crap, no. Our man, Nolan, he perfectly recreated the actual nuclear bomb. Why is the sexy saxophone music playing with this little girl? Stop it, game! Stop! No!
Out of this house. Out of this house.
Out of this house! Out of this house! Bad! No! Could you give him the most important thing? Little girl? No.
She's gonna give
No.
No, you're.
I know it's the car, but still, though, it's like, with the sexy saxophone music going on, it's like, no.
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 Oh, wait.
Here you go. Just a quick reminder that I do have stream elements. There's a $50 monthly goal. You can tip, donate, etc., whatever you want to call it. You do not have to if you don't want to. Okay, here we go. We are unmuted now. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Huzzah! Where the fuck is everyone? No one's here. What the hell? Where the fuck is everyone? Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was a pathetic burp there, though. I could do better. I just need more soda. Give me your soda, and I shall give you a proper burp. Just like using that voice now. Welcome to the podcast. We will be talking about various things, such as the Lightbringer. There he is, folks. There he is. I was talking about him. The Great Linkara. Mr. Trump, what are you doing here? Well, you see, I was just walking in the neighborhood, and I spotted you guys here, and, I thought, wow, for a second there, I thought you were that crooked bitch Hillary, but no, it turns out it's just you guys. Yes. Oh, thank you, Mr. Trump. No problem. And remember to vote for me this last November. I don't know about that, Mr. Trump. Well, then fuck you too. I was just walking down the streets of New York, and look what I see. What do I find? It's Spider-Man. He's swinging around, doing his thing, and I saw him take down that criminal guy, the Kingpin, big fat guy. Tremendous work ethic, by the way. That's Spider-Man. I gotta tell you, wonderful work ethic. Despite being broke all the time, he puts his life out on the line. We should all aspire to be like Spider-Man. See, I was just, this reminds me also, just the other day, I was walking around Green Hill Zone, and what do I find? I find Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, what a great guy, that's Sonic, I tell you. A wonderful being, a wonderful hedgehog. I truly love him. I don't know why I don't know. I just like using that voice. Alright. Oh, excuse me. That's a big yawn. Sorry. I had a big dinner today. Huh? What'd you say, comment?
No, that's not yet. I was in agreement.
Ah. Alright.
Imagine this. It's a Trump Tower. Trump is signing autographs right inside the grand dining room. It's like who's gonna be the greatest Republican nominee for 2024. Ron DeSantis. Take away that man's breadsticks.
Just want to tell you all that I just want to ask you all, who do you think is going to be the Republican candidate for next year's presidential election? I gotta tell you though, it's most likely me. Ron DeSantis, get him out of here! Get him out of here! Don't take away his side bread!
Wait. I have a question. Wait.
He'd do it too.
And you're no longer invited to my. You're no longer allowed in my tower. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Take away his breadstick.
My question is this. No. Let's ask the important question.
What? What's the important question?
Can you say all 50 states in half a second?
Wait, what?
Can you say all 50 states in half a second?
No.
All 50
No,
states.
you can't.
I can do it. Watch me do it.
All right.
All 50 states.
Nice.
No, I was making a reference.
Oh, it was? What are you referencing?
It's and I'm trying. I was referencing
Oh,
thing. Oh, here it is.
okay. What is it you were referencing?
Oh, here's a bit. I was referencing Family Guy.
Oh, I don't think I've
You
seen.
know,
I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen that episode yet.
that's old Family Guy.
Yeah,
You know.
I know. So I have to watch old. I still have to watch more old Family Guy stuff.
Nick's gonna careful, Chang. Nick might hear this.
Oh.
You might be going through another marathon soon.
Oh, that's true. Where the hell is he, anyways? Damn it, Zeno Nick. You know what? I see two of our other co-hosts. There's not the last one, Zeno Nick. I was walking by and I see them right there. They're just there online. What the hell? Why aren't they in here? You okay? You okay?
No. I'm fine.
Okay. Alright. I was walking down the street. I was walking in the Crocs. you see, I was walking down, and who do I see? I see Peter Griffin. Of all people, Peter Griffin. Oh my gosh, I remember fighting him in an episode of Family Guy. Wow, what a truly great episode of Family Guy that was. I gotta tell you, I look great there. I don't. You know, generally, part of me does wonder, or generally, part of me does wonder what's gonna happen with the election next year. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I doubt that I doubt like how many? Okay, hold on, real quick. I gotta look it up again. How many Republican candidates are there again? Because there's no way that any of them are gonna be like in the final one, except the Donald and
the big man himself.
Yeah,
it really depends on how well the candidates does in convincing people that they are the best. They are the best one.
3, 4.
I just really hope Donald doesn't do a Teddy fucking Roosevelt.
There are 13 candidates for the Republicans for the next election, and there's only 3 Democrats.
Well, yeah, because they're just gonna assume Biden's gonna be.
Yeah, but like it's, yes, obviously it's gonna beat the President Biden as the candidate, but I just
who are those? Well, there's 13 Republican candidates and 3
Democrats, and there's 1 third party.
Who did? That's the third party.
I don't know, some guy named West. What's his name? Cornel West. Cornel West. I don't know who.
Good luck with that, buddy.
He's not gonna win. No, there's no chance. Let me honest. The day the country elects a third party to be president, the day I'm gonna eat my own foot. Which most likely never gonna happen in my lifetime. There's no way. Yeah, just
What, eating your own foot?
yeah. Well, that and also a third party being, you know, the winner of the presidential election. There's no way.
It happened like once.
It happened once, but
I
like
think it was Teddy.
yeah. But
You're gonna have to get that guy as big as Teddy.
Okay, you need a guy.
Okay.
Okay, you need a guy
Yeah.
who get tough. You need a guy who gets shot but keeps saying his speech, and don't go to the hospital until he's finished his speech.
Okay, this would never be the Donald, but I just like to imagine though the Donald gets shot. Just don't worry, I'm okay. Sir, you're bleeding. No. First, I gotta finish my speech, okay? I gotta make sure that I put Mr. Loser DeSantis in his place. Actually, I don't know. Actually, what I don't know what like nicknames he's gonna come up with
No.
this year.
No. He's probably gonna pull an Iron Mask
An Iron Mask.
from F-91.
So Donald Trump's just gonna become a simp now? He
looks at Ron DeSantis and he uses his psychic powers to just kill him right there.
No. Someone in F-91, someone trying to snipe Iron Mask, trying to shoot him in the head with a rifle, and Iron Man, and it just ricochet off his head, and Iron Man was not be like, oh, well, come on.
You know what? It turns out that presidential elections are actually kind of bullshit. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna create this giant rose mobile armor, and I'm just gonna tear shit up, and then become president by force. That's what I'm going to do. Glory to Cosmo Babylonia.
Elon Musk, send me to Mars.
I was walking down the street the other day, and who do I see? I see Seabook Arnold. Oh, and what's he doing? He's piloting the F-91 Gundam, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, he's piloting the F-91 Gundam. What a terrific lad he is. Truly great. Getting the Gundam to save his own love of his life.
And also, he makes good bread.
He makes good bread. That is true.
Which he will have that removed. Take away that man's breadsticks.
Take away his breadsticks.
His breadsticks.
Who's the greatest wrestler of all time? Macho Man. Take his sideburn away. Pasta Mania. I wonder if Pasta Mania is still around. I doubt it. No, actually, no. I think not told me Pasta Mania's closed now. It's no longer around, which is a real shame.
Pasta Mania?
Yeah. Comment.
Oh, okay. I remember now. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. He had a little Italian restaurant.
Yeah. The when he got a picture of him with the chef hat. And
You see, Trump's gonna have to make is gonna have to make a wall-themed pasta restaurant now to compete with it.
I love that. See, there it is. Behold, Donald's wall. Pasta wall. Truly the greatest pasta wall you've ever seen. Wow. Spectacular. Truly amazing.
Hey, speaking of Hulk Hogan, I remember that movie Suburban Commando?
Suburban Commando? No.
Oh, it's one of those, it's Hulk Hogan was in it. It's one of the movies he does for the page.
Huh. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Why is he all dressed up like Mad Max? he's all dressed up like Mad Max here going on. Yeah. I'm gonna be in. That should be a video game.
He's a commando from space. And it's kind of. I always find. It's such a funny movie.
Where's my Suburban Commando video game? I want my Suburban Commando video game, which is the difficulty settings is just ultra hard and fuck you. That's your only two settings. You just get ultra hard, and the last one's just called fuck you. Why is it called?
Oh wait, you said. Oh wait, you said. Wait. Here you go, Genghis.
Let me see. Hulk Hogan, Shep Ramsey, Suburban Commando. Nice.
And you want to see what the title screen looks like?
Yeah.
The start screen.
Yeah, let's see the start screen. Oh, that's so uncanny. I love it. Suburban Commando. Oh, copyrighted 1991, New Line Cinema Corporation.
It's just like. And you know what's funny? It's like the end game, it's not what you expected.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's all
Oh, that's beautiful, Comet. That's that is beautiful, man. That's great.
Ultra Combo!
And like you look at it, like it's also goes so out of place compared to the enemies he fights.
Yeah, but I love it. Look at me. Oh yeah. There's only one difficulty setting allowed in my game. Hogan. I don't know. There's just one difficulty setting. It's just there's two difficulty settings. There's just called Commando, and the Hogan. Hogan's the hardest one, where it's just a literal nightmare to play. Like it's impossible to play. Just who the hell designed this? Who let this be a thing? I did. No, not you. Yes. I don't care if it doesn't work. I just like using this voice. The Lightbringer has made this game. I just want that. There's just two difficulty settings. It's just super hard, and it's just impossible. Like no. There's nothing. You can't beat it. It's literally unplayable. Just who thought this difficulty setting? Like what is this? Just that's your two settings. Just super hard and impossible. Yeah. Alright, anyways, what time is it? We've been going now for...
It's almost 11.
It's almost 11? Okay, we need to get going with these topics then, because we got 6 of these, and we need to get going with this stuff, so because we want to talk about Monkey and Vampire, and also, well, whatever you call those things in Resident Evil. Alright, let's get started with our topics.
Okay, but wait.
Yes.
Oh, those... got it down in my head of Optimus Prime as King Kong and Megatron as Godzilla.
I'd be down for that.
We need toys of that.
Yeah, make toys of that. But yeah, we need to get started. Okay, Ms. Ninjato, you still with us? Are you still on the land of the living? All right. Okay, so you want. So anyways, you still want. I'll just talk about video game difficulty and which you want to talk about. I'm sorry. I should have waited for you to talk about it instead. I'm just making.
Yeah, hold on. I was just finishing up a round of Killer Instinct. So.
Killer Instinct?
Yeah. Spoiler: I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have it for my another fighting game this month on Killer Instinct. It's like I'm looking forward to talking about it. It's probably actually one of the more easier fighting games to get into because of the core concept. But anyway.
Okay.
So, of course, this has been inspired partly last Sunday after a stream I did with Meshtik and Wolf.
All
Wolf
right.
was bringing up some things he heard about of Armor Core 6.
Uh-huh.
About it, about like an article he read about somebody not being fond of the difficulty in that game. And
Okay.
then later with that week, Bricky did his Armor Core 6 video, and he brought up the difficulty aspects. Mainly
Alright.
about how the difficulty was perfectly tuned for what the game wanted it to be, but then they had a certain weapon options
Okay.
that were newbie friendly that you could abuse, and then the bosses got nerfed,
Uh-huh.
and how it kind of ruined the balance of the difficulty balance. And then what I thought was like gonna be a fun DLC with Sonic Frontier turns out it's a pain in the butt. And then like when I see people complaining about it on like videos on it, people talk about, oh, you need to get good. So
Did you get good, Ninjato?
no, because the game is not this. Because okay, so here's the main thing. I think right now
Okay.
we are for like video games in general. When video games became more mainstream, and especially when games decided to be more focusing on the storytelling aspects, the general difficulty in video games went down.
Okay.
Back in the olden days, like, you know, when video games were in the NES and SNES, they were made purposely on hard because the amount of gameplay
Uh-huh.
that you spend about 80, the equivalent of modern day $80, 30 minutes of gameplay.
Okay.
So they purposely make them hard to, one, replicate the arcades, which were then made hard so that you can put more quarters in,
Alright.
so you can extend the game time.
Okay.
And then as time went on, they introduced like live systems and all that stuff. But nowadays, I think because of people got experience like the sheer endorphins, or you know, the sheer joy of overcoming a hard challenge with like the Dark Souls games, I think we're going into the opposite extreme where an attitude of a poorly balanced, not poor, like an
People want to make game developers want to replicate that, so people make more hours into it, but they don't understand why Dark Souls works, so they just artificially make it hard.
Yeah, well, that's on the developers' end. On the gamers' end, it's like, oh, this person's complaining about this game as being hard. They're definitely a games journalist and not.
They're coming from the Dark Souls fans' perspective that, oh, this guy just has a skill issue because the game's fair. When in reality, if you do research, you find out it isn't.
They actually play the game. If they like play the game, or like sometimes, like for example, like you've seen Sonic Frontiers footage about how people can overcome those ridiculous challenges.
Uh-huh.
And that's fine and all, but it's like, yeah, you can get good at a crappy system. It's still crappy. It's like, so my whole thing with difficulty is that, one, if a developer wanted to have no difficulty settings and it's already hard, that's fine. Because that's the experience they want you to play.
Okay.
And then but then if you have a game with difficulty settings, you put all the most ridiculous stuff on the higher difficulties. Like, normal is supposed to be like your average player, right? Your average person who's going to play a video game.
Mm-hmm.
To experience all the game has to offer.
All right.
And then like the higher difficulties is for those who want some more challenge. And then of course you got easy ones, easy modes for like, you know, children, people who hasn't played video games before, and games journalists.
Or people who just generally don't have much time for video games anymore.
Right. Or I would say some games are meant not to be played on any higher difficulties than easy because their main attraction is story. It's like, okay,
i.e. Vampire the Masquerade.
Hmm.
Or I would also say like the Last of Us games.
Okay.
Or Uncharted. And those are like.
I feel Uncharted, you can go for normal and have a fun time, but
not the
it's kind
first
of a
one.
waste doing it. Yeah.
Like the best one for Uncharted specifically, the best difficulty on normal, the game for normal, is actually 4 because it took them. Like each game, they got the gameplay better.
Okay.
In each entry, so that playing normal is not tearing your eyes out of your eye sockets. Difficult.
I played it
because it's artificial. Oh, Spec Ops: The Line. You play that one on easy.
Okay.
I know it was recommended to you. You play it on easy. It's not. It has that same problem.
Okay.
What else? How about you guys? What do you guys think of game difficulty?
I don't know. I think some stuff. I don't know. I feel like some stuff though there's like I don't know. I guess it like depends. Some stuff genuinely feels like this is this is not really that great design, and other times it does kind of kind of goes could probably get better at it. Oh, like
yeah.
Oh, it's like an Armored Core, right? Like people are saying, oh, some stuff is a little too hard, and yeah, it's kind of hard, but like it's kind of also a little. I don't know. It's also like you do get better at it, so there is that, and but then they nerfed some of the bosses, so there is that, I guess, and then I don't know, like I don't know, like okay, like you said, like we were both having trouble like with Sonic Frontiers, the new update, when like comes to some of the platforming stuff. Like I don't know, like yeah, I could, there is still, I think there's also still a bit of a skill thing there, like that I could probably improve, but at the same time some stuff does kind of get a little infuriating.
Yeah, like you can tell because of the problem with the Frontier stuff, the more infuriating parts is that it feels like they didn't understand what made the platforming in Frontiers work. Like when you have like a hard segment, sometimes, especially when it feels like it's not designed properly, because you get that feeling because you're trying to show. I'm trying to say my words properly. You see the cracks in the gameplay a lot easier when you're having a rough time doing something. Like in fighting games, for example, a common thing with the AI to just to provide a sort of challenge is they read your inputs.
Okay.
So if you do a medium attack, they'll attack with a light attack because it's faster, and it will counter it. If not, they'll block.
All right.
Like that's usually what some of them goes, and it gets infuriating because it's like you're not really engaging with the gameplay aspects. Like like part of the fun with the gameplay is that it gets fun when you have 2 players is that the mind games you have against each other. Of like, I can do this low attack, you're gonna go for a mid, and it's all like those split-second decisions. That's fun.
Okay.
That you can only get in that environment as opposed to fighting against a PC. But some video, like bosses, they also, in video game bosses, they try to, especially the early ones, they made them cheap as hell.
Huh.
Like on purpose, they made them super difficult. Even when they're just on a home console, they made them difficult and cheap. Like Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 9 apparently was one of the a hard boss because of all the conditions that abilities. Like they gave him armor in terms of they could take multiple hits without staggering from a normal hit from combat.
Okay.
And high damage, and could do all these loops, and gets frustrating and like breaking controls if you're.
You also had to see him a cutscene of him having casual sex with your mom if you wouldn't have fast enough.
Okay.
You might as well with him having him always laughing. Ho 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 ho.
Okay.
Another. Like for me, the hardest challenges should be optional.
Okay.
Unless the game again, like for me, you either have no difficulty setting, or you make the hardest stuff, the harder elements, on the hardest difficulty. If you had to go through the hardest segments to get through story points, a la Sonic Frontiers, with another story. Like those towers and like those trials should have been like optional things. And then maybe make an easier version of those trials, for the casual playthrough. And then you get the harder ones for, the people who wants to get the S rank.
Okay.
But no. No, they made it all difficult at the start. And you can't even change the settings at all on those trials. So yeah. I think that's it about me and I have to say about it. It's like difficulty in video games is. I'm pretty sure if I thought about it more, I can go into more detail. But I was thinking of something a lighter topic.
Okay.
Though I do hope. So one final thing. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a Mortal Kombat 1 tier list stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a friend, with Wolf. And then we'll be going over characters and story chapters at least. Like what's our favorites and who's our least favorites. And then I'm hoping for October in terms of my 2 cents topic.
Okay.
1, finish up Bond. Hopefully next week we'll have time to finish Bond. And then I know I want to do Killer Instinct because it has like half of the roster is like Halloween characters.
Okay.
And then I do want to try to finish a reading of Dracula.
I'm aiming to do that for for Halloween.
Halloween.
The closest one to Halloween. You want to double up on that?
Yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula is one of my favorite novels. I always try to reread it every year for Halloween.
I have never read it.
Oh yeah, it's either going to be Dracula or I have like a Lovecraft book.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's it for my topic. So we can move on to speaking of Halloween.
Ooh. It's time for spooky games. Alright. So, Mashtik, you with us still? Well, yeah, you're still with us. Mashtik, Resident Evil 4 got... I'll just talk about DLCs and updates. Resident Evil 4 also got a DLC update.
It, in fact, did. It is the Separate Ways DLC, showcasing Ada's part of the story. I actually need to use the restroom right now, so okay. I'll leave you waiting.
Alright.
Yeah, I heard there's like a Mr. X / Nemesis section.
There is?
Yeah. Chris Redfield's Tracy dropped the map to get rid of you.
Huh.
So you won't get integrated in his plan to get Leon in.
Oh, is it Mendes?
No, I said I was making a joke. I said the joke is that Chris dropped the map. I was trying to make a joke.
Oh.
That Chris would be chasing you drop the DLC.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a joke. Chris Redfield. Why would he be chasing Ada though?
To get rid of her.
To enforce the Redfield lineage.
Yes. To get rid of the one obstacle between Leon and Claire.
Okay.
Have you not heard the songs?
I know the songs, don't worry. Okay. Alright.
Ethan! It's gonna be a Steven. Ethan! Ethan, give him up.
Oh yeah, they did make a 4Kids version of that song.
Fucking One Piece.
One Piece.
But yeah. It does in fact have a pursuer enemy type kind of.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mendez in RE4, where he's only really pursuing you in cutscenes and certain little interactions, and not like Demesquichu or Mr. Rex, where they're pursuing you like literally pursuing you through parts of the game. So Ada is working for Albert Wesker to recover the Amber, as we all know. And you get a lot more of Luis too. Throughout the story.
Nice.
Luis is, of course, great here.
I love Luis.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm multitasking right now.
Oh, okay.
But the gameplay is basically the same. Because it is the same gameplay engine and style as the base game Resident Evil 4. Not much changes there. Ada does get a grapnel gun, which is very fun. You can when you when you stagger an enemy and get them ready for a melee, she can actually she can actually like hook onto him and jump over and kick him.
Oh.
Throughout the story, she can also hook up onto ledges, like kind of like Batman.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't. It gives there's a few sections that have a fun little bit of verticality to them, but my disappointment is that there is never actually any like big set piece fun part where they really take advantage of the verticality it could have. So missed opportunity. There are a number of bosses throughout 7 chapters. Of course, they create some new ones. They take some from the original Separate Ways of DLC Separate Ways, and they also take some stuff from Leon's campaign, which is basically kind of how they toss the salad for this game. The story and the boss fights are pretty fun. Say it's like, when a lot of them are just kind of average boss fights. I actually did like the U3 boss fight better in the original than in Separate Ways.
All right.
And story wise, it's kind of it's kind of like the same with Leon. There isn't that much to it. You're either trying to help Louise or trying to get the Amber. One of the two. It's very much sold on the gameplay. The story is pretty. The story is I'd say it is better than the original Separate Ways.
Okay.
Because the original Separate Ways also did not have much to it.
Are there any things you prefer from the original over this?
There are a few small stuff. Like an incident where Ada gets knocked out in a fight. In the original, she was just taken to a place to be sacrificed.
Okay.
And she escapes, and you have a fun fight. And in the new version, they have Wesker show up in person to save her, which I'm not too sure about. I don't think Wesker would go on the be on the ground very much for something like this. Again, it is a very Luis is great. Wesker, while he is there very shortly, he's very fun. Classic Wesker. A bit of a different style of voice that they have been doing from, but it's pretty fun.
Okay.
She does have a pursuer enemy called the Black Robe. You know the guy. Remember Peter Lorre sounding guy, Napoleon.
Oh,
remember the short guy?
Yeah, the short guy.
Not Salazar.
Yeah, there we go.
Remember the giant black robe guy that we didn't get to fight?
Yeah.
That you get to fight him in here.
Oh.
And it's kind of a bit of a mix in the Saul bolt and from old and new.
Okay.
I would. I actually did, and I actually did like again. I liked it. I think I like what they did in the original better. You don't have many interactions with many of the villains from the original. Like in the original Separate Ways, you had a fight against a boat.
Okay.
Like an actual destroyer boat where he's lobbing like cannons at you.
Wait, you shoot the actual boat?
Yes.
Okay.
And you fight against Krauser, and they removed both of those things. And they did include the Sadler boss fight, but they made it way easier.
Okay.
Because Lord knows that original Sadler boss fight sucked ass.
Oh, really?
It was not good. He was a massive fucking bolt sponge.
Ooh,
like remember Ninja was talking about a fucking unfair yeah. That is a prime example.
Oh yeah, I hate bullet sponges.
Like sometimes
that's the most common difficulty option thing.
Like sometimes bullet sponges are allowed if they're good enough of a boss fight. Like Dark Souls. A lot of their stuff bosses are bullet sponges. But they're kind of expected to be. You have the resources to deal with it. In the original Separate Ways, it is a fucking asshole of a fight, though.
Ooh. Alright.
It does leave you. It is a very good conclusion to the DLC, though. But its big weakness is also the big weakness in the original.
Okay.
Resident Evil 4 remake, and that's Ada's voice actress. She is a lot better in the DLC than she is in the base game.
All right.
That's moving it up from like an F to a C minus to a C plus B minus kind of area.
Oh.
Still not really good. You pass. But you pass, and I'm happy for you. But I'm still disappointed that you didn't get. I'm still kind of disappointed that I didn't have to deal with the A student last. That I was not able to deal with the A student last time. Like if she was. The thing with Lily Gao is that you're comparing her from the Ada's voice actress from the original RE2, and I really liked the voice actress from the original RE2. She did a great job, and I'm like, you're a TV actress hired to do voice work. While a very good director can probably take a lot of good things from you. You're still a novice at this compared with like a professional from the last game, and it does show.
Does she still sound kind of, bored?
Some segments, yeah. But still, again, I feel like she gets a passing grade this time.
Okay.
But I'm still not happy. Still not happy that she could have gotten like A+. I feel like if she had a bit more experience under her belt, she could do a lot better. But she just gets over, jumps that hurdle just barely. I don't know. I'd say it's a pretty fun DLC. Oh, I forgot one thing. Mercenaries.
Oh yeah, Mercenaries.
It's so fucking fun. Like it introduces 4 new characters. And I'd say 4 new characters because technically it is 2 new characters, but 2 alternate skins. But those alternate skins also get a different loadout.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's basically a different character. You get Albert Wesker, who is Mr. Killing Machine. You're taking a character from like Devil May Cry and putting him into a Resident Evil game, and you're just watching the carnage unfold in front of you. It's what Albert Wesker is the try not to get an S++ ranking on this.
All right.
Like you. So Changus, what was the highest point value you got out of like the base game characters?
Basically.
What do you think off the top of your head?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I do know usually. If we're talking Mercenaries, I do know I always just went with Krauser. Krauser was really good.
Wesker, yeah, but Wesker ended up with over like 12 million points by the end of it.
Nice.
And he's very fun. He's very fun to play. You got Ada, it was basically just Ada from Base Separate Ways.
Okay.
She gets a shotgun, pistol,
Okay.
some other gadgets, and you get the 2 skins, which is Leon in a pinstripe suit with the Chicago typewriter.
Yeah, show me that one. Looks like those like New York mobsters.
He's pretty fun to play as well. And Ada in the butterfly dress, which I looking at the butterfly dress, I think it should have been the regular costume for Ada. It looks very good on her, and it looks a lot more accurate to the original. But in that she has a rocket launcher, a sniper rifle, and an SMG.
Nice.
You also get a new map, and it is the docks where you fight Sadler at the end of the Resident Evil 4.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of in separate ways. The original. You went through a dock section where you fought the boat, and it was kind of out of place. So I guess putting that in to do a throwback. And all in all, I think Separate Ways is very good. Is it honestly that $10 price point is very generous. Honestly, if I were making the game, me myself personally.
Okay.
I would actually put it at a $15 price point if I was to charge. I think it is underpriced. Never let Capcom hear that, but I actually think it is underpriced for what it is. It could easily go for $15 as a fair price point. In my opinion. And even greedier, even greedier devs would probably put this at a fucking $30, $40 get price point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is like it's like a 5-6 hour DLC campaign, and doubles your characters and mercenaries with a new map.
Oh.
You also, I know it adds a. I think if you S++ all the characters for all the maps or something, you get to unlock Leon's Resident Evil 2 skin for campaign.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
Oh.
But separate ways, it is absolutely worth it,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a very fun DLC.
Nice.
And then now Gundam Victory.
Gundam Victory Gundam.
Stand up to the victory.
You know, I didn't know. You know, I didn't really know what they were talking about at the first half of Gundam Victory.
Okay.
You know, I know there was supposed to be a very dark and depressing series. And, you know, while there was more killing on killing than usual, it feels like, you know, it's just like, you know, it's like, it feels like a little bit more like a killy version of Zeta, where the killing is you know, it's like it's not very dark. First half, it's all right. Not very dark, you know, pretty fun.
Not
and
dark
then
first
and then the
half.
second
Insert
and then
character dying every episode.
Well, yeah, I mean Zeta did that, but it wasn't really, didn't really feel that dark. And then the second half, and it's like, holy shit, man! What did Tabo start taking in the second half, man? He's, holy shit! Not only is everybody fucking dying, but it gets a lot darker. Where to start? I was hoping Not would be here so I can bounce off of him. But
So how do you like Katajina?
She's a fucking cunt.
You see, I have the benefit of knowing who she is because of Super Robot Wars 30. Don't you realize we need the guillotine?
She's worse in the show. She's worse.
She also gets a really depressing fate at the end. Damn.
Guy deserves it though.
Yeah, but still, I was like, damn. That's
amnesia, right?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not just amnesia.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys do know you guys all do know the standard outline of Victory.
Yeah.
So I can spoil it. Okay. So yeah. Let's go off. Uso, very very likable, very low, very likable kid. Glad he ended up in a nice spot. Odello, he was my favorite. He was my favorite of the side casts. I'm really disappointed he died.
Oh damn.
Fucking. Shocked he cannot fucking stop fucking getting captured. You stupid bitch. Stop getting captured. Holy shit. Look, what are you doing?
Look, she's a young kid.
Young kids do not get fucking magnetized. Like, what do they fucking have? A shock T magnet? It strips her away from the characters and fucking. She gets like captured like 4 or 5 times in the fucking latter half. In the latter half, 24 episodes alone.
Wow.
Oh come on, that's normal. Peach gets captured every Tuesday.
Who?
Princess Peach.
That was the first thing that crossed. Hey! Your princess is in another castle.
Your princess in another castle.
Well, it's not true because the second it's like Mario cat. It's like Mario has to ask you. Okay, so it's like you still have to go to every castle, but Peach is there, and you take her back home, and then you turn around, and she's gone, and you have to go back to a different castle to get her.
So it's much like the princess from Sonic 06, who gets captured every 10 seconds as soon as Sonic just turns.
Yeah. That is actually a good example. That is actually a very good example.
Wow.
Like that's. And the Shakti, you know, I don't know, she's also kind of a wishy-washy character. Emotionally, like I don't, she's like,
aka a preteen.
Yeah, cause she kind of just does what she feels like is right, and that's often leads her to be captured several times. And I'm like, what are you doing? Stop it.
Seems like anytime Tamino, I need to forward the plot somehow. I have a young preteen girl. Perfect excuse.
Yeah. Let's see here. Chronicle Asher.
He's
okay.
He's okay.
He looks better without the mask.
But
honestly, I don't like the.
Sorry.
Yeah, I feel the mask. Well, I like it ironically. It is a very silly looking mask. He's also in terms of ideology. Kind of boring.
Oh.
You kind of you feel like he would represent like just your average Joe Zanskar soldier ideologically, and I feel like that just kind of makes him kind of generic as a Char clone. I actually think Katagina is a better Char clone.
Really?
I do think she is a bit, in terms of just pure quality. She is a better Char clone.
Oh. Okay.
Wheel fetish.
You know, it's kind of funny. Well, I only gonna come to Asher wear his mask in the first place because the Earth air is so dirty.
He's got a COVID mask.
And
he basically does have a COVID mask.
And it's this whole thing. It's like women will it won't be better if women rule or something like that.
Yeah.
Even though he's in the matriarchal society.
The woman shall rise again.
But I got a question. How bad was the wheel fetish?
Wheels? Oh yeah.
You have no fucking clue. They fucking love wheels.
They love wheels.
For some reason,
their massive super weapon at the end is a wheel surrounded by a wheel with little wheels inside.
That's amazing.
You know, the joke will be mankind started with the wheel. It shall end with the wheel.
Okay. They love wheels. Holy shit! The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. That is our anthem.
Wheels on the bus go round and round all over Zanskar.
No. You know what'd be funny? They love so wheels too much. They love wheels so much. You know how the average Zanskar person get around?
How?
On wheelies.
Huh? Wheelies.
I'm now thinking of the cult in Mad Max Fury Road where they have the steering wheel.
Alright.
That is Sand Scare.
Like originally they had a commander who was like biking and stuff, like motorcycles and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I felt like designers took that and just ballooned it to the entire aesthetic of Zanskare.
Huh.
Because holy shit, do they love them things that go round and round.
And somehow it's super effective.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up some Zanskare mobile suits.
Okay.
Oh, they
ride giant wheels around.
That's
no,
great.
Then there's the helicopter one.
Uh-huh.
Helicopter one I actually thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Like, you want to know how they fly? How the helicopter one fly, Genghis?
How?
Okay. On its arm.
Uh-huh.
It's a helicopter blade, a beam helicopter blade.
Oh, okay.
And it just
Beam helicopters. That's awesome.
It feels like something out of like
beams work.
It feels like something out of like Mask.
Look at from back room. He just lift up his arm and just flies away.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That is awesomely stupid. That is so dumb. I love it.
That's beautiful. I love Gundam. I love Gundam because like it's like, you know, like people say, oh, it's, you know, super serious real robot, and you get stuff like this. Like this is beautiful. I love it. Oh, helicopter blade. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, let's see. Also fun fact, you can find the double Zeta in the Victory Gundam manga.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know about that manga. That takes place like, I think that also like takes place like during, I don't know. No, like it takes place during like one of the Crossbone mangas, because Crossbone mangas just keep going. Alright. Alright, anything else though about Victory Gundam, Matchstick?
I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's definitely one of the weakest in Tomino's stuff though.
What about just UC in general?
It's very weird because it feels like it is a alternate universe in UC because it is so disconnected from everything else. But I guess as a far off future endpoint for the series, I guess it works. Yeah, I thought it was very good. Not really much to say about it.
What do you think about the V2?
I like it a lot better than the V1.
You like it better than the V1?
Yes.
You know, the funny thing about the V1, that's just like it was supposed to be like mass produced.
They're like sending that thing out like it was. It definitely felt mass produced with how many parts they made for it.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, limited production, general for this mobile suit.
What do you think? What do you think about when the V2 has all that like armor on it?
I gotta head to bed.
Oh,
It's
good
okay.
night.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, have a good
I
night.
really liked it. I really liked it when it what's the word? When it had the giant V wings of energy of beam wings.
All right.
Again, it's not my favorite Gundam show, but I think it was an okay one. B plus.
B plus. Okay. All right then. All right. Okay. Real quick before we move on, I need to use the restroom. So we're gonna take a little quick. We're gonna take 5. We're gonna take a little quick restroom break, and then when we come back, we can continue on with our topics. So let's take 5. I'm gonna use the restroom. Just a quick reminder that I do have stream elements. You can tip, donate, etc., whatever you want to call it. You do not have to if you don't want to. Oh! Oh my gosh, we gotta shoot down the helicopter now? Are you shitting me? Oh my god! This is... Holy shit!
This is insane.
What the hell? Hold on. Should I push her or should I pull her back? Push her?
Yeah, you should push her. I mean, that kills her, but yeah.
What? 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 No!
But it's okay for him to just break my stuff.
Of course not.
Wow, Meredith,
He's
you're
learned his
looking
lesson
actually
now.
okay. You don't have brain cancer.
You gave me this for my birthday. I mean, you should be pissed off too.
Oh, never mind.
What's wrong, but you don't just go punching every person who makes you mad.
That's the best fucking timing.
3 grades above you. I mean, that kid practically
Folka, make sure that your statements are not so embarrassingly carelessly worded next time. What? What? You are so disrespectful. Amazing. All delinquents types like this, even the way you dress so... Oh, flip-flop disregard for authority. Sweater fest, disgraceful... Delinquent? I'm on the student council! Motherfucker, I'm on the student council. You think that fucking, you think? Oh, look, what about you, huh? We got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Oh, look at me, I got a fucking Hawaiian shirt. How professional! I got a big fucking katana carrying around, swinging around. Hiya, hiya. You call that professional, motherfucker? You call yourself a businessman? Look at you, fucking dressed up all casual like that bitch ass motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get a fucking haircut? Shave that fucking beard of yours, you bitch ass. Get some glasses for crying out loud. Oh, look at me, I'm Jagoro. I'm like a JoJo character. Hiya, hiya. Yeah. A hand pounds on my back a hard couple times, severely winding me. I couldn't care less about the culprit as I focused my thoughts on my chest in near automatic reaction. My hand instinctively tightens on my breast, and I start going through the steps I rehearse in my mind every other day. Breathe in and out. For a measure of relief, I could slowly feel my chest becoming less tense. By the time I look up, my face is covered in sweat from the experience. No! No! Not only did he cause a heart attack, but it's also... No! Well, you see,
Man, that impression of Shia LaBeouf in college is fantastic.
Oh god, you know what? I gotta look up now real quick. His fucking freak out in Dark of the Moon. You know what I'm talking? You know when he's in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, that guy's just. Look at this guy. He's just. he's just hanging there. Look at this. This guy's just hanging here.
It can allow them to stay on the map, but these are dumb as shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that guy was just fucking hanging there. Come on.
As every he punches in the boss's head. Family.
That's right. Yeah, just come on, bitch. The Power Family. Yes, yes, come on, Power Family. Okay, there we go. Come on, that's it. That's it, Power Family, baby. Okay, how do I do this? Hiya! Oh, her frontal lobe. Oh.
Oh wow. It's Grand Theft Auto 5 in here. Like
Oh, eat it.
Is Spider-Man 2 gonna have free-form switching characters?
Yeah, there we go. We did it. We beat the game. Power Family. That's the Power Family for you. Don't keep me in the dark this long, man.
Well, he's got. You gotta make sure you.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! I called it! Yeah! That's right! I fucking called it! Let's go! Makoto's the owner of the empty lot! Oh, that's... Yeah! Let's go! I called it! Oh, that feels good! That's vindication right there! Holy shit! Fucking called it! Let's go!
That long pause before he starts. You can.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
You see the image, you can hear it.
Oh, we won! Oh! 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 There truly is a god.
Man, Chang has experienced high tide.
He made me experience high tide, man. Oh! Yeah, let's go! I won! I-chan, you were amazing! I know you weren't doing too well, but I-chan, you did great! No, none of that CG crap, no. Our man Nolan, he perfectly recreated the actual nuclear bomb. Why is the sexy saxophone music playing with this little girl? Stop it, game! Stop! No!
Out of this house. Out of this house.
Out of this house! Out of this house! Bad! No! I'm going to give you my most important thing. Little girl. No.
She's gonna give
No.
No, you're
I know it's the car, but still though, it's like with the saxophone, sexy saxophone music going on, it's like, no. Oh. Alright. I'm back and we can move on with the show now. Alright. Alright. Oh, excuse me, my nose is kinda runny. Alright. Alright, Comet, Mr. Comet. Mr. Black Comet. Are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Alright. So zombies.
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 No, yeah. So zombies. Zombies survival. The survival guide record attacks. It's a fascinating little graphic novel. It's set within the same universe as World War Z.
Oh.
And essentially, like, taking like a perspective of like historians going through history and seeing record, documented zombie attacks.
Okay.
Like the first story is like, okay, I'll just find like a cave full of like skulls that have been like hit in the head, cracked, cave full of cracked skulls and a warning. And and so on. Then it shows like but first this it's kind of like an anthology, and the first story shows like how mankind's earliest encounter with the zombies. Caveman grabbed rock and went ooga booga.
Ooga booga. So zombies have existed since the caveman times.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooga booga. And
like second anthology, I also like that one because it's kind of like, debating whether or not like whether or not like whether the removal of the brain was ceremonial or practical.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's like anthologies on different periods. The one I really like is the Roman one. Yeah, when zombies assaulted the Roman Empire Britain border.
Okay.
And is it? I like how they explain it. Let's see. Hey, Changus, was there ever a Commander Marcus Lucius Terentius?
I have no idea. I'm not a history guy here.
No, I was asking Matchstick.
Oh, you said my name though.
No, I said Matchstick. Right. Was there ever a Commander Marcius Lucius Terentius?
What?
Oh, was there ever? Hello? Was there ever a Commander Marcus Lucius Terentius?
Type it in. Type it up, and I'll look at it. And
yeah, but type it
and
in
I'll
the
see if
background.
it.
See if the name rings a bell.
I don't recognize the name off the top of my head, but I can look it up.
Hey, hold on.
Alright, just typing. No.
Lucius.
You know, I wonder if they're ever gonna make it another attempt at a World War Z movie, or if the World War Z movie we got was just destroyed any hope of a film adaptation of the book. It's like, no.
Yeah, essentially, I kind of like how this story went, because essentially he was outnumbered. He only had like 480 men, so he had like the people dig up pits. And learn to a choke point and fill the pits with spikes and liquidium, aka crude oil, and just lit it on fire. And just like, and after he won, but some people got infected.
Okay.
So I had to chop.
It looks like they just took a bunch of famous Roman names.
So it's a fictional
The closest
character.
is
okay.
So it's the closest is a guy called Marcus Terentius Vero Lucullus, who was a supporter of the famous Lucius Cornelius Sulla.
Okay.
And essentially after this battle, this resulted in something called Roman Standard Combat Doctrine, Army Order 38.
Okay.
And essentially this prompted, and also this zombie attack prompted Emperor Hardin
Okay.
to construct a wall across the entire width of northern Britain.
We're going to build a wall. Hey, that was my idea, you filthy Romans. I suggested we build a wall around the border. Of course, it was supposed to be for the United States. Sorry, I just felt like making the Trump joke there. Okay, so.
Yeah, but essentially this book is like it's an anthology of recorded attacks throughout the human history, from including like the one with the Cossacks. Yeah, and another one when like slave merchants sold infected slaves to the west. I
have to ask. So, this book that you said that's in the same world as World War C. Is this like a prequel in a sense? Like, are like what's like the you said it's like an anthology. Like, what's the timeline of these stories? Like, how far does it go into the future or present?
it goes in the past.
Okay.
Like for example, like from Ooga Booga days to feudal Japan, the late stages of the Roman Empire, and the food.
Does it ever enter 21st century?
There is a book after this that entered the 21st century called Record Attacks Downtown LA.
Okay.
And apparently it's about like during the gang war, the gangs joined forces when the zombies attacked.
Huh. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for the Japan one, Japan was kept safe by a secret order of ninjas.
That's amazing.
Because like every time there's like a zombie attack, they just go in and nip in the bud before it becomes too bad. And what they do for the trainees is that, okay, you're gonna spend all night in this room. And the room is full of zombie heads.
Oh.
Just staring down at them. Either succumb to your fear, or conquer it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
Is there any particular story? Is there any other particular story you really like from this book?
I like the one about the Foreign French Legion.
Okay.
Essentially, they were put to guard this fort. But then they get this like refugee warned about a coming who died later that warning about a coming zombies horde. And and what I find interesting is that the men didn't know what to do, so they keep aiming at like torso shots. All the headshots that were made were completely an accident and just didn't register that was effective. So the only thing they could do was just walk up.
Okay.
And once they couldn't run out, some no help wasn't coming. And they sent a message. They decided to the commander decided to essentially okay, I'll be bait, lure them inside. You get me out of here. After they destroyed all the stairs and stuff, so they couldn't get out.
Okay.
Essentially, what they did, they tricked the zombies inside and got out, and and each and every of them got tried for cowardness.
Okay.
Yes, actually, it was kind of messed up. You deserted. There were zombies. Zombies, right?
Alrighty.
And end up being in prison French Guiana.
Okay.
And then there's the one when the Soviet Union tried to, essentially Japan discovered the zombie virus during World War II.
What did they do?
We shall create our own zombie super soldiers.
Zombie super soldiers.
And then my idea was to send them to on the island bases in Midway against China.
Okay.
It is, gentlemen.
Yes.
It is October 1st, and it is October 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, you changed your PNG. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
I am a vampire. Ooh. Scary, huh?
Yes. And it's kind of funny. All their failed attempts at trying to employ this weapon. One idea they had was to just launch a bunch of zombies on missile tubes. On missiles on the submarine. But then they got hit by death charges and the chain just snapped and let the zombies out. And then they try releasing them using like rolling them off trucks by lifting the, they got all these like zombies off these bagged zombies off the trucks and try to release the bags so they stick them on, but the zombie just turn around and ate the men.
Okay.
And then there's the one where they try to parachute them in an open field trying to attack. Japan failing to realize that the Liberation Army was always trained to go for headshots.
Ah.
So that didn't work. And when when Japan fell, the Soviets got a hold of the research.
Oh. Let me guess. They tried to create their own Soviet zombie super soldier.
And it went as well as you expected it to. And instead, all the survivors just ran to the prison, locked themselves in, build greenhouse, everything, call for help. And originally they were gonna send the Soviet government was sending tanks to help out. Be like, never mind, call them back. And then they nuke it.
Oh, awesome.
No witnesses. And those poor soldiers thought they were gonna get help when they saw the plane. Instead, they got a mushroom cloud.
Okay.
And then, there is one story about modern day, was set into downtown LA.
All right.
Set down at Los Angeles. Pretty much an unfortunate climber got bit by a zombie and just drove back to downtown, leading to the zombie apocalypse in Los Angeles. So stay away from Los Angeles, Chingus.
Okay.
Listen, it's a fun little book.
Mm.
I gotta reread World War Z. I haven't read that in a long time.
Yeah, you should read it.
Reread it.
Yeah.
I read it years ago.
You should reread it. Yeah. And then you can watch the Brad Pitt film, which is nothing like the book.
Yeah, I heard things.
Which again, it does actually make me genuinely wonder though if they're ever gonna attempt to adapt World War Z. Not even for a film, just maybe a television series. If you're even gonna bother doing that after the Brad Pitt movie. What if just left such a bad taste? They're like, no, we're never touching World War Z. I don't know, it'd be kind of funny. It's oh, alright. Also, did you know? Also, the author of these books, right? Max Brooks.
He's the son of Mel Brooks.
Yeah, he's the son of Mel Brooks. Which, by the way, it's crazy. Mel Brooks is still alive. He's 97 years old and he's still kicking. That's crazy. Shout out to Mel Brooks. He's still kicking at 97 years old. This man was born in 1926.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Mel Brooks. He's great. But damn, it's holy shit. This man is still kicking at 97 years old. That's good. Good for him. Hell yeah.
Huh.
Oh, you gonna say something?
Oh no. Yeah. I just disagreeing with you, but yeah, it's a good book. You can find ways to get it. You can buy it.
Yeah.
Other way. And such is on Amazon. Also, I also would recommend World War Z.
Yeah, World War Z.
Yeah. I just like it how it just ended on a hopeful note. Usually in these zombies mankind screwed, but once you think about it, zombies will probably rot away within a month or a few months.
But did it end with Brad Pitt injecting himself with AIDS and shit to avoid getting bitten by a zombie?
Oh wait! I Genghis, I have a video.
Huh? You have a video?
Yeah, so let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
Because there was World War B.
World War B? Behold, World War B! Ah! Behold, World War B! His eye, the light bringer. I'm never gonna get tired of saying that. It is I, the light bringer.
Okay, look. Okay.
Oh, Robot Chicken. Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll give that. I'll give that a watch later.
Yeah, love Legos. Yes, the virus turned everyone to Mega Blocks.
Mega Blocks.
I want you guys to check out the Discord. The model I'm using on Discord.
Let me see. Hail the Todd Emperor.
The Todd Emperor has a turn.
Does your empire just work?
It just works. We're taking over all of Asia now, boys.
Let's go!
Against Mongolia.
That's great. Oh, that's beautiful, Mastic. I love it. Wait, what'd you put Todd's face over?
Genghis Khan.
Oh.
I still find it funny that Todd just made a Napoleon portrait of himself.
That's right. I love Todd. Oh, Todd, never change. Never change, Todd.
He's the Todd Emperor.
He's the Todd Emperor.
It just works.
It just works. Oh God, do you have the original photo of him over the Dune worm?
I'll check my PC.
Okay.
I think I do.
Because I loved that image so much.
That wasn't the first though. I did the year before that. The year before that on Halloween, I did him as the God Emperor from 40K.
The Todd Emperor. He abides. Oh, that's great. Alright. Alright, then. The Todd Emperor. Alright, then. Also, real quick, Amazon has your book comment for $17 on paperback and $10 for Kindle.
Like $17?
Yeah, for paperback. For Zombie Survival Guide Recorded Attacks. Yeah. You. No, there's other options too, like hey, hold on. Who the fuck is selling their book for her 130? No. What's the shipping on that then? There's no way you. Yeah, we are selling a book for 130. What's your shipping price, you bastards? Show it to me.
It's always the shipping.
Exactly. It's always the shipping. That's how they always get you. Here we go. It's a used good one for 130 with a shipping price of $398, and then also your state's sales tax and stuff. So
Amazon's fees.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So if you want, you could get it for $17 paperback, or get it Kindle digital for $10 on Amazon, and there's other ways too. Okay. All right then. I love that image so much.
I fucking love that he's doing the peace the peace.
The Todd Emperor. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful meshing. I love it. I love every bit of it. Okay. Alright then. Alright, how long have we been going now? We've been going for almost 2 hours. Now we can finally, I can finally talk about Big Monkey.
Big Monkey, let's see.
Yes.
I'm just looking up Todd Howard memes.
Todd Howard. It just works. It just works. It just works. Oh, Todd Howard. I fear the day if he ever makes like a kaiju game. I don't know. Let's call it. I don't know. Todd's Godzilla game, and just like every other game, it just works. I fear that day, and whenever that comes. But alright, Big Monkey. So, I've been continuing my adventures watching through the MonsterVerse movies, and last time, I talked about Kingdom Monsters. So this time, I'm talking about the 2 monkey movies with the big monkey, big ape himself, King Kong. That's right, King Kong is finally having another movie. Universal no longer has the rights to King Kong. It is now the rights of Legendary and Warner Brothers. So there is that. Right. So yeah. So I'm just gonna. I don't really know what to say. Well, I guess there's some stuff, but like I'll go to Godzilla vs Kong in a bit, but first I want to talk about Skull Island. So Skull Island is the first movie in this new MonsterVerse with our boy King Kong. Well, they don't really call him King Kong, but it's our boy King Kong. And one thing you notice already is, oh dang, this monkey got a growth spurt. What the hell? He's like King Kong's already infamous. Well, not really infamous. He's famous for being, an oversized gorilla. But now it's like, oh my gosh, no, he's even bigger now. Oh my gosh, like this is the monkey that's gonna be taken down by simple biplanes. This monkey is so big he can literally hold a helicopter in the palm of his hand. He's huge, and that's it's very obvious why Kong in this new universe is huge, because the next movie where he has to fight big radioactive lizard. So obviously they had to size him up. Kong actually in this movie is actually not even as big as he is in the next movie. He actually got an even larger growth spurt in Godzilla vs Kong. But here though, he's still really big. But he's much larger than like what you saw in like the 2005 Peter Jackson movie or the other King Kong movies you saw before. Now I do remember. I don't remember. Okay, so I don't remember where, but I do remember like when the people behind the scenes, when they were talking about like designing Kong for this movie, they said they want to lean less into just giant gorilla and more of like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, instead of just simply giant gorilla, because that was already done. That was Peter Jackson's 2005 movie. King Kong was just literally just an oversized gorilla, but here they want to go for a more like, it's still recognizable as like a primate, but he's more Sasquatch. He's more bipedal. I mean, he can still be quadruped, but he's more bipedal. Most of the time, he walks usually in an upright position, like Bigfoot. So so Kong definitely got a growth spurt, and he's not exactly just simply scaled up gorilla. Yes, Ray, I'm body shaming a gorilla. I could body shame gorillas. They have no shame. These animals don't have concept of shame. They just do what they do. But yeah, I think especially in the next movie, Godzilla vs. Kong, where you can actually really see Kong looking more like, like a Sasquatch, Bigfoot, than just, gorilla. So there is that. So Kong got a redesign, and he's bigger than usual. This movie also, Kong Skull Island, is not a retelling of the original 1933 King Kong movie. That's why Harambe should have lived, right? Oh my goodness. But no, because like usually before you saw that like most King Kong movies are just their own spin on the original 1933 movie, but in here they wanted to do something different because. Well, one, how you can't kill off your big monkey if you want him to fight big radioactive lizards, so they obviously had to make sure that in this story, he's not gonna just die to, like, biplanes. So, they changed it up. The stories. This is not a retelling of the original 1933 movie. I think I remember hearing that one of the major influences for this movie was actually Apocalypse Now. So... And, I can see it. I can see it. You guys have seen Apocalypse Now, right?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I know, that's the one where, Colonel Fronts, right?
Was what? Colonel what?
Colonel Fronts, the guy,
Kurtz.
Kurtz? Yeah, Kurtz?
Yeah, Colonel Kurtz, that's the one.
I got like 5 minutes into it. No, not even 5 minutes. I got a minute into it, and then I couldn't take it seriously because the American Dad episode got the monologuing so right that I just couldn't take it seriously. And I had to shut it off, and I never picked it back up.
Oh, that's a shame.
I think I really have fun with it now, but back then I just could not. I just couldn't get into it because I didn't. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh no. But yeah, so
they did it. That was a really good. That was a really good episode of American Dad. They nailed it spot on.
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this movie definitely has a very Apocalypse Now, like Vietnam influence, because the movie doesn't take place in like the 30s and all that. This takes place literally right at the end of the Vietnam War. That's the setting of this movie. It's literally right at the end of the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War just ended, and that's the setting for this movie. And so I'm not really gonna say much other than it's this movie. Honestly, it's more of a war movie, really, than like it's a war movie with the dressing of a monster movie. Because like the original 1933 King Kong movie, it's it's a horror movie, but it's not really a horror. It's more of a it's a monster movie, but it's more of a war movie, especially with Samuel L. Jackson's character, and it's really interesting how it kind of explores more the idea of it really is like Apocalypse Now, where like soldier is I don't know what I'm saying. Actually, I'm tripping over my words, but basically I don't really want to spoil much, even though this movie is like how old now, but like it's more of a war movie than anything else. And oh yeah, John C. Reilly's in here. He's the best character. No buts about it. John C. Reilly's character here is the best. And then also you get a little bit of lore sprinkled in to tie it in with the other Godzilla movie, other MonsterVerse movies. There's a little end credit sequence with showing, oh my gosh, it's Godzilla, because this movie actually came out before King of the Monsters. Oh, excuse me. I will say also, compare this to like the other MonsterVerse movies, this is definitely up there. I still like King of the Monsters more, but I do think Kong Skull Island is a better movie. At least that's how I think. I think Kong Skull Island is a better movie, but I like King of the Monsters more. It's more of a personal preference when it comes to King of the Monsters, because because like I said before, King of the Monsters is just this big love letter to Godzilla, and it's just a fun movie. I love it. And then Kong Skull Island, I think it is a better movie objectively, but that's just me. And then Tom Hiddleston. Oh yeah, it also has Tom Hiddleston. He's all right. He's there. I don't mind Tom Hiddleston. He's there. What is there? Let me see. There's there's also Brie Larson. So there's that. She was in the movie.
Oh yeah. How's it feel watching? What does it look like watching a wooden plank move over the stream for like 2 hours?
She wasn't.
It
wasn't that bad. She honestly has her performance here honestly wasn't that bad, but I mean, yeah. I don't know.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of. I feel like it'd be really hard for. Oh shit! It's play. We got Plank here. It's nice to see. It's nice to see Plank from, and then they're taking some roles.
I don't know. Brie Larson is okay. She's definitely better here than when she's Captain Marvel, but I don't know. She's fine. Honestly, she's okay. Like she's that's really about it. Oh yeah, John Goodman's also in here. He's also really good. I love him as well. But yeah, the standout, pretty much the standout guys though in this movie is Samuel L. Jackson and John C. Reilly. Those two, they're the standout performances. I think they're great. Yeah, I think this is a better movie than King of the Monsters, but I still kind of like King of the Monsters a little more. But that's just me. Also, the guy who mocaps Kong in this movie, he's the same mocap guy for a bunch of stuff in the Planet of the Apes movies, with the monkey Rocket in the Planet of the Apes movies. So that's cool. So he's just pretty much just still doing exactly what he's doing, being Big Monkey. So good for him. You also get, but I also say though, one thing I also really like about the Kong Skull Island is you get little bits here and there where the movie just slows down to just kind of show you just the life of this monkey on Skull Island. And also there's another thing, Skull Island also is treated very interesting, where it's kind of this like really how to describe it. Skull Island's kind of is portrayed kind of alien, and it's obviously it's a very fucking dangerous place, but at the same time there's also a lot of stuff on that island that you just can't help but kind of like admire or be in awe. It's this beautiful. It's kind of like this beautiful but really dangerous place to be in. So I thought that was really interesting. And this is also the first. And this is also the one King Kong movie that takes place predominantly on Skull Island. Like that's the main focus, Skull Island. So King Kong does not go to New York at all in this movie. He stays on Skull Island. Kong would never leave Skull Island until the next movie, which I guess I could just move to now, which is Godzilla vs. Kong, Big Monkey versus Big Radioactive Lizard. So I want to say right off the bat, Godzilla vs. Kong, this feels definitely more like a King Kong movie than a Godzilla movie. which is, I don't think that's a bad. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just find it really interesting. Kong here in this movie is as much of a protagonist as like the other human characters, while Godzilla, while also in this movie, this is the first time we see in the MonsterVerse Godzilla taking on an antagonistic role. He's you know, kind of the bad guy here. He's like the he's like the Undertaker. So there is that, and Kong is much more of like an underdog in this movie. And I also just say that Kong did get a growth spurt between Skull Island and this movie. He's much bigger now, so he could go toe to toe with Big Lizard. So there is that. Also, yeah, but also I don't. Actually, no, I'm just repeating myself, but like Kong is much more of a like he's as much of a protagonist here as the human characters. There's a lot of scenes where it just gives time to just give you like a perspective of what's going on with this big monkey. Like the whole opening of this movie is just like the morning routine of Kong. I thought that was really interesting because Kong is very humanized in this movie, because you know you're supposed to root. You're kind of trying to root for him. You know, he's the underdog. You're rooting for the big monkey, while he has to fight Big Lizard. The human characters in this movie are not as strong as like the human characters in Skull Island. Was it oh yeah, there's oh my gosh, hit star Millie Bobby Brown from a hot show, Stranger Things from Netflix. Whoa, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. She's I don't really like her character. She was fine in the last in King of the Monsters, but in here she's no, I don't really care for her, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really care for Millie Bobby Brown in this character. Brian Tyree Henry's in this movie, but he's Alex Jones. That's the best way to describe him. He's Alex Jones. I don't know. I didn't like him. I didn't like him in this movie. There's only one movie I've seen so far that has done like an Alex Jones like crackpot conspiracy character that I actually like, which is Uncle Rudy, George Lopez from Blue Beetle. Otherwise, this movie, but in this movie, no, I didn't care for the Alex Jones character played by Brian Tyree Henry.
They put in chemicals in the water that made the freaking gorillas grow.
They do make a joke about water. Not like, the gay stuff, but, they do make a joke about, the water's contaminated. Ooh. So I was like, okay. Yeah, that's that, I guess. Oh, no, go ahead.
So, you said they humanized King Kong showing his daily routine. Right?
Yeah, he's a lot more humanized here.
So, if I understand, so pretty much like this. Right wife good. Wife back. Your wife, regret. Miss wife.
There's no wife. Not really.
Well, there was wife in the first movie.
No, there wasn't.
No, I was making the King Kong movie back in the day.
Oh, I wouldn't really describe her as wife. She was just blonde woman, pretty, me likey. Oh no, me shot, me die.
Oh, someone's gonna make a meme out of that.
No.
No.
Are the frogs gay, Ray? I don't know. I think gay frogs are the least of our worries when Godzilla's out for blood.
You know, kind of funny about the remake of the King Kong movie.
What?
It's one of those rare movies where the video game is actually pretty good.
I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that the movie, the video game adaptation of the Peter Jackson's King Kong is really good.
Yeah, I've been playing the demo trying to kill that T-Rex.
Huh.
But well, when you play as the guy, if you run out of ammo, you gotta use spears.
But yeah, that's what I keep hearing though. That it's actually a pretty good game. I don't know. I guess I'll have to try it out myself if I can. Probably through like an emulator. But like, I keep hearing that. Like, oh, it's actually a really pretty good game. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I don't want the bunny chemicals that turn to freaking kaiju skate, right? Exactly. We don't want that happening. Oh yeah. Mechagodzilla's in this movie as well. Spoiler. There's Mechagodzilla. Woo! I thought it was actually pretty cool. I actually like Mechagodzilla here. Mechagodzilla here is designed in a very interesting way, where it's still recognizable as, you know, Robot Godzilla, but like the way he's designed, it's very clearly they had the idea of make a Robot Godzilla, but at the same time, in a sense, focus on I guess fixing the weaknesses Godzilla has. At least, like, you know, the perceived weaknesses. So, for example, Mechagodzilla here, he's a lot more, he has a much more narrow, scrawny build to be more, you know, more flexible, much quicker and lighter, and also it's got, you know, giant arms with claws on them. You know, so like, you know, it can use its arms better than Godzilla. And then, you know, its tail, it's got like a drill on the end of it. Like, oh gosh. And then not to mention that Mechagodzilla is just armed to the teeth. Like every portion of its body has like some hidden like weapon in it, where there's like guns, missile launchers, etc. And then it's also got like, you know, just rocket thrusters just scattered all over its body to be really quick. I think the best way to describe Mechagodzilla here is they took I cannot talk. Damn it! Fuck. They took an Armored Core like AC unit and just made it look like Mechagodzilla. I think that's the best way I could describe it. They took an AC unit from Armored Core, like how quickly it moves, like, you know, with all the rockets and on it, and then they just made it look like Godzilla. I mean,
yes.
I don't go ahead.
And they did a few extra stuff to it too.
Yeah, you know, it works. It's definitely a Mechagodzilla that was designed with practicality more in mind than, you know, just simply replicating one-for-one Robo Godzilla. You know, so it's and it does lead to it being a very unique looking Mechagodzilla among its, you know, other iterations of it. So
and there was some, and there was a corpse involved too in the building process.
There was King Ghidorah, which, you know, in a sense, you could, you know, when you think about it, you can kind of argue that Mechagodzilla is also kind of the closest to Mecha King Ghidorah in the MonsterVerse.
Yeah, like wasn't also previous iteration of Mechagodzilla also they just took like the body of old Godzilla?
Yes, Kiryu. Mechagodzilla, Mechagodzilla 3, but yeah, Kiryu. Yeah, it was a Mechagodzilla built off of the bones of the original 1954 Godzilla. That's the lore. So yeah, you are right. You are right, Comet.
And they kind of did the same thing in the Godzilla cartoon too.
Oh yeah, that's right. The aliens, they took Zilla's body and made it a cyborg. That's correct.
I still remember that line. I think Godzilla just dumped me for his birth mother.
So yeah, was it? And also I think it's also just Godzilla, the big G lizard himself is also really cool. I really like. Godzilla again. Godzilla's taken on a much more antagonistic role here, but also Godzilla here is also, I think, the most aggressive we've seen him in the MonsterVerse. Not to say like he wasn't aggressive before, but like here, like he is super aggressive. He is just pissed beyond a doubt. He's angry. Ooh.
How many times do I have to teach you this is lesson, old man? As he walks up to King Ghidorah. One of the highlight moments from this movie was literally when Godzilla just gets so angry and fed up with Kong. He just starts going feral to the point like he's just like walking on all fours, and like just literally pouncing on him like a damn like crocodile or dog. It's like, oh my gosh, jeez, this Godzilla's angry here.
He just wanted to take a nap.
You just want to take a nap. And then there's also a really cool shot where like when Mechagodzilla is first revealed, like when Mechagodzilla makes its like grand entrance to the real Godzilla, there's just like close up of Godzilla's eyes, and you just see he looks so angry, just God. So I thought that was really cool. It's also, I guess also I forgot to mention also real back to the Bunky himself, Kong. In a sense, Kong, this is the least tragic version of Kong, I think. Maybe, I don't know. There's still like Kong is still a tragic character, but in a different way than what you usually think, because he's not gonna die because it was beauty killed the beast. That's not the case here. Like Kong has a tragic backstory, and and at the end, and in this movie, literally the whole, his whole like thing is his island home, Skull Island, is literally on the cusp of being destroyed. He cannot stay there anymore. He's got to move. He's got to literally find a new home. But then at the same time, this is I think the happiest. I think it's the one movie that gave Kong somewhat of a happy ending. He doesn't die. Skull Island, I wouldn't really say was a happy ending for Kong. He's just kind of content. But in here, he gets finally a happy ending. He gets Godzilla's respect, and then now he lives in the Hollow Earth, and he has a new, much larger home to just roam around and be, king of. And I think that's also really interesting. The MonsterVerse kind of gave Kong, the big monkey himself, sort of an arc in a sense throughout the movies. He goes from just protector of the island to ultimately kind of a hero, and then it kind of ends with him being, I guess, in a sense, earning the title of king. So now he is finally King Kong, in a manner of speaking. So I thought that was really unique. What they were doing with the monkey. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have much else to say about these movies. I like the MonsterVerse movies. I look forward to the next MonsterVerse movie. It's not Godzilla vs Kong. It's Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. Which I'm very careful with what the X means there. That could be interpreted in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm really interested in looking forward to what like
Godzilla X Kong. There's now Kong is also sick of fighting fucking King Ghidorah every 5 fucking minutes.
So yeah, I think this will be. I'm looking forward to the next MonsterVerse movie. Funny enough, the MonsterVerse movie, I do want to make a really quick go on like little thing about the MonsterVerse. I find the MonsterVerse very interesting in the sense that it's a cinematic universe that worked despite doing kind of pretty much what every other failed cinematic universe did. Like the very first movie. Oh no, go ahead.
I also have to say that the MonsterVerse, from what I understand, they have less material to work with, so they're not trying to fit as well. They're still trying to fit everything in. They don't have to fit as much in as everybody else, so they can get away with it easier.
Hey, check this. Look at strange background.
What you put in the background? Oh my gosh.
Would that be right? A good?
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Yeah, it does help that the characters they have to establish, the big monsters, it's a lot simpler. There's not, much, lore to them. Like, this Godzilla is not Superman. Superman has a whole, backstory you gotta establish, and or just, as general. But then with Godzilla, it's just big radioactive lizard that breathes atomic radiation. What do you want to do with him? So there's definitely, a simplicity to what they're working with. But I just find it very interesting how the MonsterVerse started off doing exactly what every other failed cinematic universe did, which is their very first movie is just right off the bat setting up a larger universe. And the Godzilla 2014 did that exact same thing. It literally, Godzilla's fighting other monsters. We have a whole organization dedicated to studying these big monsters. It's literally right off the bat. The first movie is just there to establish there's a much larger universe of, big monsters for Godzilla to fight. But at the same time, though, it's very interesting how that worked compared to, like, I guess the first DC cinematic universe, the DCEU, not the DCU, like how Batman vs Superman was just there just to set up, okay, we gotta set up Justice League, come on, hurry up, we gotta set up Justice League, come on! And not to mention the Dark Universe with Tom Cruise's money.
The guys at WB, it's like, man, you want those Avengers money, and yet you're trying to have a movie just to set up your Avengers, but you got Batman and Superman in a movie. That alone, if you market it right, will make Avengers money.
Yeah.
And that movie's just such a disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah, but nothing's more of a disappointment than the Dark Universe. Oh, I still have not seen Tom Cruise.
What, you want to see Tom Cruise?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious. I still haven't seen it. I'm actually curious watching Tom Cruise's The Mummy. Because I know, because again, I know that movie did the exact same thing. The first movie just trying to set up already, big everything.
They have fucking Mr. Hyde as fucking Nick Fury with a secret organization coming up, and it's like, what are you, fucking retards?
Wait,
you want to like that? Like a secret society could work, but this is like some fucking Nick Fury shit with Mr. fucking Hyde.
Wait, what movie are you talking about?
The Mummy. Tom Cruise's The Mummy.
Oh yeah, I saw that scene with Mr. Hyde. I just love it that he doesn't really talk with a Cockney accent.
I still find
like a secret, like some weird secret spy thing could work for like a monster movie, but that is a wrong aesthetic to choose from. Like do some like Court of Owls shit, some like gothic stuff. And you come out with this shit, and I'm like, what drugs are you taking?
That's amazing, though. That fucking Jekyll and Hyde is your Nick Fury character.
It's Shield, the Monster Division.
The Monster Division. Yeah.
Look, hey, I need. This Hyde goes up to go up to the mummy and be like, "We need you for the gentleman initiative."
The gentleman, mummy, we need you. Dracula's on the loose, and we gotta stop him. Are you in? I'm in.
Welcome to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah. Bum bum ba ba. Bum bum bum. What?
Skull Island.
Oh, hey, there you are. No, I'm on Godzilla vs Kong.
So I missed Skull Island.
I mean, we can still talk about it.
Well, I know. It's just like I asked if I missed it. You said no. I'm on Godzilla vs Kong, which
Oh.
I missed it.
Yeah.
No, Nick. No, Nick. What are you talking about? Time travel has occurred. In this new universe you have entered into, Kong versus Godzilla came before.
Alright.
Obviously, that's how every proper universe should do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hit the hay, guys.
You gonna hit the sack? Alright, have a good night, Comet.
Good night.
Good night. Well, you see, you start off with Godzilla, then you do Kong versus Godzilla, then you do the League of then you do the Justice Titan League.
The Justice Titan League.
where each movie gets progressively worse than the first, which is saying something because the first was really fucking bad.
Did you just fucking Dr. Hyde and Jekyll's Nick Fury? I don't know what he's doing in a Monsterverse now, but he's there now. Fuck it.
Well, you see, they're gonna turn Dracula. They're gonna get Dracula and blow him up. It's good. You see. The end result of this is going to be Monster Squad.
Monster Squad. Ah, that's amazing.
And the Wolfman has darts. He will be kicked.
Kong, we need you. Wolfman's on the loose. We gotta stop him. Are you in? Oh, just monkey nose. Just, he's in, boys.
And then Dracula used an army of bats to turn himself into Batman from Detective Comics number 27 to fight Kong.
We could. Nick, we can still talk about Skull Island and all that. I just said my stuff on it. You still there? Nick?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. All right. Well, we can still talk about it. Like, what did you like about Big Monkey?
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't really say my piece on it because I usually work off of people.
Well, no, you can still say stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, what did you? What do you think about the human cast?
John C. Reilly's best.
He is the best.
And that ending is a nat 20.
That ending's a nat 20. Yeah, he's. Oh, Ray wants you to press the button.
I don't want to press the button.
Stop fucking crying, bitch! Where?
Okay.
I don't want to press the button. Presses it anyways.
Megatron's telling me to stop fucking crying about it.
I guess I could go back. I guess I could go back and, like, retrack what I was, and like I was saying though how Kong Skull Island is a lot more of like a war movie than anything else. Kind of dressed up as a monster movie.
They left Nom to go into Super Nom. Because even the literal trees are trying to kill you.
Yeah. This isn't just an ordinary Nom. This is.
I was trying to remember. I just remembered who John C. Riley was. I was like, why is that? I forgot who he was for a second there.
But like, man, this is probably. I'm not a guy who's afraid of spiders.
I am.
But that scene in Skull Island just still makes me fucking unnerved and uncomfortable. With the fucking, like, especially when you learn, like, the guy who got, stabbed in the throat by its legs, wasn't dead yet. And then you learn, its legs act as secondary mouths that suck the innards out.
Skull Island's
It's a nightmare. It's a literal nightmare island.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, I didn't mention this. I didn't mention this about Skull Island. The natives, the Iwi people. They are
not as racist as the ones in 2005. Oh my gosh. It's very interesting though. They did like. I do find it very interesting though when you think about that the natives here also, in a sense, because they're not as like racist, their relationship with Kong is very different. Because before the relationship was just, ooh, ooga booga, lady, kill her, appease monkey. But in here, it's very interesting how it's very clear that like just almost kind of like a symbiotic relationship going on between the Iwi and Kong. There's respect.
Yeah, there's a respect, rather than just kill lady, appease monkey, ooga booga.
Also, some of the concept art for Skull Island is just fucking amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some of the concept art is really cool. Wait, also real quick, did you see? I just peeked in Discord. Did you see Mashtick's profile pic?
I did.
We will conquer all of Asia. We will conquer the Russians, and we'll conquer the Middle East.
I will say some of the concept. Actually, some of the concept art is unfortunate considering. In some concept art, Kong has been shaving.
Oh.
Down there.
Oh. Okay, well, that's on the concept artist. They're weird.
Anyone wanted to see Kong's nub?
No. You
Well, you can if you ever want to.
It's very funny. It's very funny to think about how a lot of times when these creatures are designed, they're nothing down the nether regions is is designed at all. Is like realistic, because realistically, dang, that's a monkey wing. When Kong towers over or Samuel L. Jackson, he just looks up, just, oh my god, that is a penis.
I remember when I showed my friend Kong Skull Island in the theater. When the scene when you see Samuel L. Jackson first look at Kong and like with all the fire around him, zooms in on Samuel L. Jackson's angry face. He just went, Samuel Jackson is pissed.
Oh yeah, that's also actually, see, it's a good thing you came and we went back to talk about this, because I remember, I didn't talk about some stuff.
the cinematography of Skull Island is really good.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some really cool cinematography going on. Like again, you know, like that shot of like when Samuel Jackson first encounters Kong, you know, just the fire in his eyes as he looks dead in the eye of the monkey. It's like, ooh.
Like when you get like the full body shot of Kong with the helicopters.
Yeah. With a sun to his back.
Yeah, you could tell a lot of people, the guys who made this movie really loved Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
They even made a poster that's just an homage to the Apocalypse Now poster.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh. But yeah, so I will say just overall, I'm gash as fuck, but at the same time, my burps are pathetic. Fuck.
Weird bit of advice, Chase. To help with that, you gotta flex your stomach muscles.
All right.
That'll help, like, you know, get the gas out.
Okay. You know, I was just gonna say that, like, because this movie is so different from like the other King Kong movies, it at the same time really makes it honestly the most unique and interesting out of them all.
Yeah.
Because, you know, most of the time it's some remake of the original 1933 movie, but then here they went for a completely different kind of story. You know, again,
yeah,
it's not a horror movie. It's more of a war movie with the dressings of a monster movie. So I thought that was really cool.
Plus, Kong doesn't get a completely depressing ending. Not a happy one, but it's not like he's at least alive.
He doesn't get a happy ending till the next movie.
Yeah. He's still the last of his species.
Yeah. But at least he beat Big Lizard. He beat up Giant Lizard, so there was that. Well, I mean, he lost, but you know what? You know, actually, oh my gosh, you know what it is? I talk a bit about Kong kind of having somewhat of an arc throughout the whole the MonsterVerse so far. You know what it is? Kong's the Rocky of the MonsterVerse.
Ah, yeah.
This monkey, maybe he didn't win the fight, but he won everyone's respect. So there's that.
Also, I'm messing with Grimlock. Changus. I thought of a fucking amazing idea to do with Grimlock.
Okay.
Changus. He fights like both Godzilla and Kong.
Huh.
Depending on which mode he's in.
Just robot. He just jumps on you. Just starts ripping you apart. Starscream, get him off of me! Get him off!
No thanks. I choose.
No thanks. I choose life.
Oh yeah, also
I didn't say nothing. It should just take over the door.
Alright. We also was it also did you know there's a creature on Skull Island called the Magma Turtle? Its blood is as hot as lava.
That's fucking metal.
It is. What the fuck is wrong with Skull Island?
Hell Island.
Everything there fucking sucks.
You can say the people don't suck, but they get wiped out.
Well, that's because of King Ghidorah.
Yeah. And Kong's not on there anymore.
But he found a new home.
Yeah. But but now there's no positive attributes of Skull Island.
No. But to be fair, was there any...
It gets worse, because there's just constant storms.
I was gonna say though, like, was there any positive aspect about Skull Island though?
Kong.
Well,
I want you guys to watch I want you guys to watch this 15-second video.
Okay.
In streaming background.
That I see it.
Clinkers. The C word pass. Nice. Alright. Was it what? I guess since I'm talking about, what did you think about Monkey versus Lizard?
Oh, Monkey versus Lizard, go burr.
It's Monkey versus Lizard, featuring, oh my God, it's child prodigy star Millie Bobby Brown from hit show Stranger Things. I'm freaking
Brainberg,
out.
oh stop.
She was okay. I'm gonna be honest, she was okay. Like, Millie Bobby Brown in this movie is just okay. That's honestly my opinion. She's just okay. I didn't like her. I didn't really like her. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna joke about. Not even okay. I didn't really. She was okay last movie. I didn't really like her here.
Yeah, she's no. You know what sucks? In the last Godzilla movies, there was only one reoccurring character in Serizawa. Everyone else was different. So rotating cast, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Do we have to keep Millie Bobby Brown though?
But Stranger Things is the hit show, Nick.
Her subplot is worth considering the fact that the two other people are also useless.
Yeah. 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 Honestly, was there? I have to ask. Was? Do you think the movie would have changed at all if there was not the Millie Bobby Brown subplot, but it just still kept Mechagodzilla?
There's only one difference.
Okay.
Who's gonna pour alcohol on the circuit board?
Okay.
That's literally the only thing that changes.
I guess Monkey Den's gonna have a bad time. Then what happened? I also forgot to mention Godzilla vs. Kong is also the first monster movie to be released in theaters and HBO Max simultaneously because this movie unfortunately had to be released during 2021, the year of the virus.
Yay.
Yeah, it still made its money back.
Chance, I feel like I'm in a fucking class and I feel like I haven't fucking escaped it. And that's a lot of what we're talking about.
Wait, Are you just talking about COVID? Is that it?
Feels like it.
Oh. Okay.
We're in unit. We finished unit 3. Yet to see anything that had nothing to do with COVID.
Huh. COVID-19. I'm gonna be honest, Nick. I'm gonna be honest, Nick. When I took sociology, I didn't pay attention. It did help that the professor was so. I wouldn't say laid back.
Out of it.
I won't say laid back. Just he never gave us any assignments, never like anything to do, and when it came to like like exams and stuff, just open book. So you could just bring a textbook and just start writing whatever for like the exam. So yeah. But other than that, I didn't pay attention to that class. I barely passed. I didn't care though. You know what, Nick? You're lucky though that honestly, Nick, you're lucky though that your class is just talking about COVID. I remember my class. All we ever talked about was the Donald.
My class didn't talk about anything.
Well, good for you, Matchstick.
That's because I didn't go to college.
Yeah, you're probably the lucky one of us.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Not going into college was all skill.
Here he is, the great Linkara! That's what I was talking about, huh?
Yeah, the great Linkara!
You know, wonderful work ethic, you know. And I saw his Power Rangers video, you know.
It'll be done when it's done.
He said, it'll be done when it's done. Oh yeah, so I guess I should also mention, what's her name? Was it Nia or Gia? The Iwi orphan who is actually deaf.
Gia.
Gia. I thought that was very interesting how being deaf also kind of made her be able to connect to Kong better than everyone else, because they both can't speak, you know, normally in a sense, because you know one's deaf and the other one's a monkey. So I thought that was really interesting. I liked it. Kong had a much more believable relationship with the deaf girl than he did with the blonde woman in the 2005 movie.
Well, for one thing, I'm willing to believe that Kong didn't feel anything romantically towards the little girl.
No.
Which is good.
Yeah.
For several reasons.
Well, you're the one who's going to that route, but yes. Yeah.
Hey, let me know that Kong is not a pedophile.
That is true.
Respect Kong for that.
We respect Kong for that. I'm sorry. We talked about it last night, but I'm still kind of just, man. That 2005 movie honestly isn't that great. when you fall in love with the monkey because he's literally your best audience you've ever had. That's just.
I'm sorry. The ice skating scene.
but you get it right. Like just. I love the monkey. Why? He's the best audience member I've ever had. He actually laughed at my jokes.
It's a fucking monkey.
That's sad. That's just sad, woman. You need help. Yeah, Kong here had a much more believable relationship with a little girl than he ever did with the blonde woman. So. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? I guess. What did you think of Robo Lizard, Mechagodzilla?
Pretty good. He's not too bad.
Yeah. Would you? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. It had to do with Mechagodzilla. Would I guess where would you put him when it comes to you ranking Mechagodzillas?
I think he's better than 2. Like, I like the design.
Uh-huh.
I really like the design. I think it's probably one of my, not the best use of Mechagodzilla, though, because you know what it is? Every time Mechagodzilla appeared in the other films, that was like huge. Like, it was its own movie because of Mechagodzilla. It was like, but Mechagodzilla in this is like the Act 3 boss. Which, you know, he works.
Yeah.
But it's just that the other times that they used Mechagodzilla better. Especially Kiryu.
Yeah, Kiryu's great. I dig Kiryu. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba. Oh yeah, also Godzilla, Angry Lizard. I was saying before how this is like the angriest I've seen Godzilla. when the big lizard gets on all fours, that's when you know. Oh no.
You've made me go onto all fours.
I forgot last night we were watching a movie. You just kept giving Godzilla a David Lynch voice.
when Kong crushes that vessel with the you know, the woman with all the other evil humans. I care, and like how you said it, man, he just fucking just threw on the ground and like not even caring. I care not for humanity except for one. I feel the same way, except my number for humans I care about is 0. and that cracked you up.
Oh, you know, I forgot to mention though. Wasted potential. You literally have a character named Serizawa here. After, you know, the last Serizawa we saw die. It's like, oh, is he like the son of that Serizawa?
Novelization confirms, yeah, it's his son.
Which, they didn't really do anything with him. He's just there.
What's worse is that he's in the same plot, he's in the same plot as, Millie Bobby Brown and her friends.
Yeah.
So obviously, can't focus on the more interesting characters.
So, yeah, I didn't really like that. That was a shame.
Yeah. And then he just dies.
Yeah, and then he just dies. I don't know, but
which is actually kind of disappointing because in the novelization you kind of get more expansion on his character. He's not a happy individual.
Oh man, have you seen the way he dresses and his haircut?
Yeah, but like he didn't really have the best relationship with his father. But at the same time, he also blames Godzilla for, you know, taking his father away. So obviously, it's like now he can't even like reconcile either.
Yeah. They should have kept him alive.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have killed him. That was a mistake. Unless it turns out there's another Serizawa. It just turns out Serizawa was just a busy man. He had a lot of kids. Damn.
I actually accept that just so we can get more potential out of that story. Because fuck, that's wasted.
Yeah. We should stop focusing on Millie Bobby Brown.
And you can't call me sexist because I liked Gia.
Yeah.
I thought her plot point was adorable.
Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown, though. I'm kind of tired of her. Get her out of here. I don't.
You stay in your lane of Stranger Things. I don't want to see you back on the mainland.
You know, I think I do think a lot. Do think this movie, while it turned out, you know, pretty good, I do think a lot of it does kind of come because of, you know, a certain virus happening. So
yeah,
that definitely did affect production of the movie. So that's, you know, that sucked. The big V, the big C, the big V. What do you get? CV 19. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, what was it was overall though. I guess then overall, how would you rank the Monster Bros movie so far?
How would I rank them?
Mm-hmm.
At the top, it flip-flops between Skull Island and King of the Monsters. Because those movies are just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Then it's Godzilla vs. Kong. And then it's 2014 Godzilla.
I would say pretty much the same. I said this already before you came. I think Skull Island is the better movie, but I personally like King of the Monsters more.
It's kind of why I flip-flop between them, because it's like, I meant to be a short changes.
Yeah,
because oh my gosh.
Yeah. Skull Island's, I think, objectively the better movie, but I just personally prefer King of the Monsters some more.
We fucking have Burning Grimlock Express.
That's right, Burning Grimlock. That's scary. Yeah. But you know though, even though Godzilla 2014 is the lowest, it's still not a bad movie.
No.
I think all the MonsterVerse movies so far have been pretty good.
Yeah.
So I like that. Wait. You came when you came in, Nick, when me and Mastic and Kam was still here. We were talking about how the MonsterVerse is one of the few cinematic universe to actually succeed, while at the same time still committing the very sins that made other cinematic universes fail.
I'd say it's because it has less baggage to deal with.
Yeah.
Because it's only setting up slow little stuff compared to like MonsterVerse or like DCEU.
Yeah. Or the Dark Universe.
So what's interesting is we don't really get like the sense of the cinematic universe until Skull Island. And the thing is, they introduced Monarch at like in Godzilla 2014. Thing is, people could be forgiven for not realizing that, oh, those are the guys from Godzilla 2014, because they don't play up the idea. It's like, hey, have you ever heard of Godzilla? So it's like they just say that they're an organization that's been, researching monsters. It's not until the after credits scene where the movie's pretty much done do you get the idea. Yeah, Godzilla is here.
Actually, there was one mention of Godzilla in movie, now that I think of it, but it was not, like, directly. It was when they were mentioning the Castle Bravo. incident. How, you know, that was supposed to kill Godzilla. They never mentioned it was supposed to kill Godzilla. They just said, you know, oh, they just mentioned Castle Bravo, how it was supposed to kill something.
Yeah, but much again, you could be forgiven. Oh yeah, you might not just remember that detail, but they don't draw to the point of, hey, they don't like tell you, hey, we're a connected universe. The only time it happens is really the after credits scene where they show what's gonna happen in the next movie, where they introduce all of them.
All of them.
It somehow does what Justice League tried to do, but work.
Yeah, so so yeah, I just find that super interesting how, despite committing the very same sins, the MonsterVerse is the only cinematic universe that did all that to still succeed. I'm curious how well the next MonsterVerse movie is gonna be, though. I hope they don't give it an bloated budget. We'll see. Are you gonna watch Godzilla X Kong, Nick?
When it comes out.
Yeah.
Godzilla X Kong.
Careful what that X means there, boys. You know, it could mean, you know. But hey. Yeah. I don't know, I guess overall that's really about it. That's all I have to say about Kong and the MonsterVerse. Go watch the MonsterVerse movies. They're pretty cool. And Kong. Don't really bother with the 2005 King Kong movie. That's really about it. Anything you want to say, Nick?
Godzilla versus Godzilla X Kong. That actually hold on.
Okay. Godzilla X Kong.
It's Godzilla X Kong. That we actually have a transcript of it. Godzilla X Kong. It cuts to them boat by like the Kong River. It was a group in summer at Oxford when I met Godzilla, a most remarkable young lizard whose friendship would change my life forever. You are the ape that gives my spirit license to soar.
That's great. Alright. Well, with that then, that's really it for the podcast. Yay! So yeah, that's about it.
Who's gonna be the greatest Republican candidate? Ron DeSantis!
Take
that man away!
Take
away his bread, his side bread.
Take his side bread away! Don't let him get him out of here! Don't let him take his jacket! Don't give him his jacket!
You know, like a part of me really does hope. No, Donald does run a political campaign. That's just all about. Are you going to vote for Sleepy Joe, who's getting impeached? Vote for someone who is never impeached, like me, Mr. Donald. Please tell me you're aware, right?
Aware of what?
Oh, Mr. Donald, no.
I was never successfully impeached.
Well, we don't know if President Biden's going to be successfully impeached either. So But still, though, just the idea.
Yeah, but this is a hypothetical scenario.
Yeah, but still, though, just the idea. Though, just he runs that as an ad campaign. It'd be the funniest shit ever. Cause like, Mr. Donald, tell me you're aware, right?
I just might have to vote on principle just because of he actually fucking did it. That ballsy motherfucker.
You madman! You. No, we're just saying if Donald Trump does run that like ad campaign for his election, I might vote for him just because like, wow, you actually did that. I don't know if you're aware. I don't know if you're even self-aware or not, but you did it, Mr. Trump. I actually kind of respect you for that. I doubt that would help him at all. I think that would actually hurt him really badly if he ran that ad campaign, but still, it'd be really funny. It'd be really funny. Are you really going to vote for someone who is getting impeached by Congress? Mr. Trump, but you were impeached by Congress too. So? Oh gosh, you know what I'm remembering now, Nick? The fucking Penguins shitpost videos. But Mr. Trump! So you're saying, Mr. Trump, that you're inside of another man? Why, yes, Skipper, that is true. But Mr. Trump, doesn't that make you gay? No. It's not true! No! No!
It's not gay if you're not the one taking it up the backside.
That's amazing. Alright.
I gotta head out. It's real late.
All
you
right.
guys have a good night.
Have a good night, Master. And he's gone. Alright. Well, so I'm gonna close off the stream now, so thank you everyone who came. Thanks for watching on the replays. And tomorrow, and unless something changes, should be more Project 06. In other words, I'm still gonna be losing my mind to Sonic.
Project 06 and so Sonic Frontiers is Thursday?
Or at the very least, I'll think of a date for Sonic Frontiers. And then, yeah. Unless, again, something happens tomorrow. And, oh yeah, and also we still gotta... Oh, also, Nick, you gotta remind me tomorrow to also make tomorrow's stream kind of shorter, cause we gotta get ready for Monday. I got a lot of Starscream. You lied. What? I don't have as many designs as Optimus.
Oh yeah. Also, tomorrow's October's here.
That's true.
We got movies first, then
then Sonic,
right.
and then then we'll do the tier list. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. All right, let's go.
Oh, that's a great schedule.
All right. So yeah. So until next time. Good night. Tomorrow's Circle Week at Target rate. I have no idea what that is. Fuck corporate. Oh, it's not a good thing. I'm sorry, Ray. Well, at least it's October, so yay.